Welcome back, guys, to a welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another live stream. Yeah, I do apologise for last night. For some reason, my laptop decided it wanted to completely disconnect from my phone's internet, and it just would not connect. I had to literally restart the laptop. By that point, because it wasn't a scheduled stream, OBS decided it was just going to throw the stream out. So yeah, but we were finished that map. We were finished setting up. There's a wee bit of tidying up I can do off camera, ready for Sunday morning and hit the map again. So within what's it going to be, 21 hours or so, we're going to be in just starting our 24-hour live. So yeah, it's been a week since we've been on this map. I can't remember what we're doing. Should say. So yeah, everything worked first time this morning. But yeah, I like it when things just work. You know what I mean? It's nice. What's on the voucher? Have we actually raked up the here? No. Now I remember. We're fighting behind the balance. We're very quick. But we're fighting behind the voucher. Just with ability to get jobs done. So yeah, everybody excited for tomorrow morning? I'm not. Yeah, so I was watching a stream on Twitch last night. Yeah, we seem to be having audio issues again for some reason. So yeah, I was watching a stream last night on Twitch, and I don't know if it was the real person who was broadcasting or not. I know this person has a lot of people trying to impersonate them. Cruise liner. That's probably the same one as what went out last week, was it? It looks the same size. Anyway, sidetracking a bit. Yeah, so I know this person, and I know that they get a lot of people trying to impersonate them and all that. But yeah, I was actually weirdly, it's not a game I would actually sit down and play myself. It's not my kind of game. But I sat down and watched it. Also, I'm not going to advertise the channel because I don't know if it's a genuine channel or not, if that makes sense. I have reached out to the person during the week just to go, who are you playing? The game's not called by the way. It's I can't even remember the name of the game. I think I wrote it down on the message I sent you, and basically asked them, were you playing this game on Twitch at this time? So I'm still waiting to hear back from them. You know, if it's not and they don't have that channel, you know, you know, quite obvious the channel's a fake channel. But I'm pretty sure the person does have it. And, yeah. So I was sitting watching that. It's a kind of zombie fighting game, but it's not with zombies. It's possessed people that you're fighting or whatever. How was that? Yeah. I sat and watched it for about half an hour to an hour last night until Twitch decided it wanted to be Twitch, and yeah. But yeah, it was an okay game. So the plan for tomorrow, guys, is a 24-hour live stream. So we're starting at 7 o'clock in the morning. So this time tomorrow we will be just over the 3-hour mark. Oh, we'll be going into a third hour. Yeah, we're going into a third hour. Yeah. So yeah, it's going to be fun. Yeah, maybe we'll have to at this point. But yeah, what I might do is put a count up timer on all the pages, so just so we can see how many hours we've actually been going for. But yeah, obviously I've got it scheduled out onto YouTube and all that about the lengths of the streams are going to be. I think they're maximum 4 or 6 hours. It must be 6 hours. I think there are 3 games in each, and each game's 2 hours. So yeah, the maximum 6 hours in each stream. Yeah, that's how I work out. Yeah. Apart from maximum part, it's going to 2 hour floor. The reason for that is it's the only game that's got a page on it all the game. So obviously it has to run its own picture with the marker on it. Yeah, there's only so much you can do. This tractor with 5 will replace the John Deere. John Deere's big, but we're not losing it for horsepower. The valve truck, the new one, both the same horsepower. Don't get me wrong, if you do like a John, if you do like some premium John Deere's, like premiums, that was kind of. But for this map, you can keep it on super. So I still need to enable the upgrade for this game. yeah, nothing stopping us from getting this wheel that comes up from the dealership. I think that's what we've got. So every time we do X-Stars, that comes in and it costs us some money, if that makes sense. But yeah, I'm not 100% sure what's going on with whether or not he's joining my tomorrow or not. Playing the games. He hasn't, but there is no, he's going to join us in the Rap House. But I'm not 100% sure. For some reason, he's having 2 minutes, but it's good for like yeah. Yeah, got the Rap House. It's 9 o'clock, we're going up. So I can tell my voice is going to be tomorrow. It's getting a bit raspy this week's went on for some reason. So yeah, hopefully my voice will give up, not give up, will last 24 hours. I don't mind if it gives up at the end. Because I think I'll be giving up at the end. We'll get into that conversation. Obviously, I will need to get our IBC from the adjective. Thanks. ABC. But I just that. But yeah. It's going to get very confusing for me this weekend because the amount of maps to play. But yeah, I need to sit down and make up some passwords for the games. We all like a good password, don't we? At this point in time, I don't even know if a special guest is joining us because they haven't spoken to me all week. And it just tells me they're busy doing other shit. So yeah. I will hopefully hear from you today. But yeah. Failing that, I think we'll just get legal action. This is not fun with me. But yeah, I think there's some nice passwords, some good funny ones, and yeah. But you don't need to worry, the passwords are really will be clean. I'm just going to say pretty simple. They are going to be clean. But yeah, we will just have to wait and see what my passwords turn out to be. I know what one of them's going to be. It's quite funny. But it's not funny, you know. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say if you know. Yeah, I'm not going to say what I would actually would say, but yeah, just about the fact completely out the bag, and we don't want to do that at this stage. But yeah, I know what one of the passwords are going to be. Minute, I'm not 100% sure what it's going to be. But I will work that out when I get to that stage. I am feeling a bit better today. There's a wee bit into the way about literally yesterday. I think better today. I still haven't got food all that sorted out really tomorrow. I've got some Christmas coming, and that's about that. But I think what I might do is, because I'm moving sit the desk like for ages, what I'm going to do is around about 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, whatever, all night, I am going to take a few minutes to myself and go and get some takeaway. So I will place the order on my phone, or do I get into the one? It's only going to cost me a couple of pounds. That being said, I would also want to stretch my legs, if that makes sense. So, because I'm going to actually go and sit at my desk for ages. I'm going to be having my dinner at my desk, if that makes sense, as well. So, yeah. We'll get the link up for donations tomorrow on that, to all the streams today. That makes sense, we're ready. They're there for tomorrow. We will go through what's happening with the schedules in the next week. You will probably get the notification ad every hour and a half or something a day. Just make sure everyone is aware of what's going on tomorrow. I want as many people in chat as possible. But yeah, this is. Yeah, I've stayed awake for 24 hours before. I know I can do it, but I haven't done it whilst playing games, if that makes sense. I've done it up to time, just watching stuff, and time's just went wide. That time just disappeared completely, and yeah. Yeah, there will be times I get the second win, a third win, probably a fourth win. There might be a time that I literally hit the brick wall, and it's you guys that get me through it. Obviously, I don't recommend staying awake. Yeah, if you're going to be driving the following day, don't. Yeah, if you're trying on Sunday, don't stay awake during the night with me. Yeah, I'll get over it. You can always catch up with your next available point. Still don't know what's going on with the training course. Nobody's got back to me yet. and that's something else we need to do to change the stream, is give them another phone and find out what the fuck is going on with them. So, what's happening next week? Next week, fuck knows. Let's wait, fuck only knows what's going on with next week's schedule. The reason I'm saying that is Friday's streaming might be a little bit different. We might not have the morning stream next Friday, because I might do something in the morning. The reason I'm saying I might need to do something in the morning is, yeah, three companies paying for my training and training provider, they've made a massive fuck up. Normally I would say fuck up, but this is a fuck up. It's not a quick fuck, it's a fuck up. A fuck up is something that more or less unavoidable, and a fuck up is something that somebody should have dealt with day one. That's pretty much the difference. So this is a well and truly massive fuck up, and it's not a me fuck up. So I'm not the one at fault here. It's the train provider who should have checked what I needed, what I didn't have, and all that before we started all this process. So at the minute, I don't know what the fuck is going on. Nobody's telling me anything about the normal. And I'm getting a bit fed up on that. Honest with you. This is the second train course that's been arranged for me that somebody's screwed up, and frankly, I'm now getting a bit pissed off with it. To the point where I might just go ahead, do all the training, get all the training I want to do, and do them both all personally and professionally, to the point where I end up taking their company, I take the homes, I take everything from them, if that makes sense, because that's the position I'm now being put in yet again, because of people who don't know what they're doing. And it's really, really frustrating. And that sun's just through the window and now blinding me. So, that's what back on. But yeah. So if you were in last night, you would have known we started off with a radio station. And then OBS decided what. So since then, OBS has actually wanted to be up. Everything like the first time this morning, I didn't need to shout to OBS to do anything. If at any point, we're bouncing videos tomorrow, bouncing games tomorrow, and can't get stuff like that, we will turn it into a radio station. So yeah, I will apologise for that. At the start now. But we will have technical issues tomorrow. I know. I just hope that the phone behaves itself, it doesn't decide it wants to disconnect from the laptop and vice versa. because if the laptop goes and disconnects from the phone, then I've got to reboot the laptop. Yeah. If the phone goes, it's normally quite easy. It's an easy fix. But yeah. I'm hoping we got all the team issues out of the way yesterday. We haven't really done a pressure test this week to make sure that the system is actually good. But meh. So we've got enough to get on with all that. I still need to jump into General's Farm and see what position I'm in there. Yeah, if you want to join, feel free. Download the server. It's not server today, we will have password tomorrow. And if you want to join the club, let me know. Discord or through YouTube chat. However, you will need Discord for passwords and not passwords out of YouTube. The reason I'm not putting passwords out of YouTube is because we don't play trolls joiners. That's plain and simple. I don't want any trolls, especially if I'm doing if I'm just doing a normal stream, it's fine. But because I'm doing multiple games over multiple hours, if that makes sense, and we are streaming for 24 hours plus more, I don't want trolls joining, if that makes sense. Hence the reason it's a secure room on flashlights, and I haven't actually put it out on flashlights to say that this is what we're doing. So we might get trouble. If you've got flashlights and you want to join, message me. Yeah. If you don't have Discord, set it up now, because you need to have a 10-minute account before you can join in channel. If you join on there, once the server room, we will give you the passwords that you need. We'll go into our room, give you the passwords for the games that you want to come join on at the times where you start the games. Even somehow can give the passwords by the way. It's not just yourselves. None of us can give the passwords. I'm the only one that can do all the passwords right now. I've a fairly good idea of what road I'm going to go down passwords. Or what roads. Yeah. I might have just maybe some boy there. Yeah, I don't know, but yeah. That's one of them's good for there. Yeah. Anyway. Whether or not I'm going to keep passwords spam related, I don't know, or game related, I don't know. But it's not going to be the name of the game or the name of the map, anything like that. That's too easy. It's not going to be password, it's not going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, A, B, C, D, E, G, whatever. It's not going to be any of that. It's just far too easy. And we want to be strong with the guys. Obviously, if you want to join, feel free. Just make us aware that you want to join. We will send you the details. Obviously, mid-game, please come and go, oh, can I join? No. Not this mid-game. Tomorrow. Sorry, but no. Because it means I've got to carve out. Yeah. If you want to join, you need to say to me that you want to join, the game before, if that makes sense. Or like some point today, say, oh, can I join Passion Light? But yeah, do I need any mods for Passion Light? No. And the reason I didn't need any mods for Passion Lights is the host, being me, has the mods. So whatever mods I've got enabled, those are not downloaded as such, they are enabled through the game. They are on the game server, if that makes sense. So they're held within the game, they're not held within my computer, they're held within the game. Obviously, any bones or anything that I edit, make myself, some of which are, then you can still interact with them because they're saved to the game's folder, if that makes sense. So yeah, you don't need to download any mods, you don't need any of the DLC stuff. If you haven't got DLC, you want to try, pick up, then fine, I'll go and pick up info, you can try my pickup. Or you can see around it. I don't involve DLCs. It's frankly mostly waste of space. There is meant to be an update at some point for Flashing Lights for the K9 side of things. I don't know if it's going to be a free update or whether it's coming as DLC. Not sure whatsoever. But frankly, it should be, as an update, it shouldn't be DLC, it shouldn't be anything like that, okay? It should be an update because they're interfering with gameplay, if that makes sense. They're actually editing the gameplay. But yeah, one of those things, isn't it? I should have started talking to you, so I do apologise for that. So go down, start talking again. Yeah, I'm not too fussed with that's a mess at the minute. But yeah. So yeah, if you want to join, feel free. I'm not going to stop anyone from joining. Apart from the fact if you're joining mid-game for that game or for that map, it ain't happening. Because it means if I do it for one person, I've got to do it for the rest of the 24 hours for everyone, and I'm not doing it, okay? I'm only on the game, I'm only on that map for 2 hours. I can't spend that 2 hours giving it, bring people into secure room Discord and going, right, it's the password for this game. You know what I mean? Because by the time you go into the next game, I'll keep that password up for probably 10-15 minutes. Once I change that password, I'm not accepting any other people for that game. Okay? You will have to be on Discord about 10 minutes before the game goes live, you will need to make sure that I'm aware that you're there, so that I can pull you into the games room and go, this is the password. Don't share to anyone. If you do, you will be removed. Possibly eliminated. But yeah. So what was I going to say? Oh yeah, there was this. Yeah, I was watching that streamer last night on Twitch, and they were trying to eliminate an AI person, and this person just would not die. They actually just wouldn't. Yeah. Have you ever seen Terminator? And the guy that turns into the coffin and all that. That's what it was like. You just literally, the person just couldn't kill them whatsoever. You eliminate them, so I better not lose a keyword on YouTube. Might have a hissy fit. Yeah. But, we might be through. Yeah. We should be okay with narrative way. I'm in two minds. I need to see what's slightly around my summer card, because obviously this is the first week that we've had the chat overlay. So I need to see what's slightly on my summer card. I think that's the only game that I haven't actually jumped. Well, one of the only games I haven't jumped into have to see what's actually coming up. The Rap House is another one, but obviously I need to jump in with that with Storm. Just make sure that everything's working on MP. Also, we're not going to play the game. We're actually just going to go and make sure that MP's actually working on the server. Having a look to see how I go about inviting them and all that. So to join the Rap House tomorrow, you will need the demo version. It is free to download, but it will cost you £600 on Steam. But yeah, it should be free on Steam. Yeah, it's not. We will go on ETS tonight. I do believe we are some sensible. Yeah, as far as I'm aware, we're still at Glasgow. So if you want to join the convoy, you need to make sure that your truck is available to me was a bit Glasgow. So yeah, it would depend on what to do. You know, if we run a lot retest it, we run a retest it. If it's not, yeah, I'll just move the games back after that, because I think it's after the retest round, so I'm fancy more for that anyway. So the nice easy games I can pull back at that time. So yeah, no, it's not. Nice and that's after the retest group. Yeah. Beyond the box there for you then. For that one. So we've got to finish ETH2 by 11 o'clock, because after that we split to next one. So what we're doing nice on the capital tonight is obviously nice on the so obviously I want to have a wee bit of fun tomorrow night in nice on the car. Don't want us too stressed. But yeah, I think it should be okay. Should hopefully get the van at some point tonight or tomorrow. Should be gone back. So we need to get it back to progress Pinnacle, and then we don't get 2 weeks after that, I believe. And then we get, and then Uncle sits outside his house. We get the keys for the truck out of him. He tells us that, spoiler by the way, spoiler. He tells us it's lost his license, and yeah, we end up having to do different handcuffs as well as everything else. Hopefully the truck isn't as unstable as the tractor, because the tractor is far from fully unstable with the game now. Can I just also say that tractors don't react like that in real life? They really don't. They're not as easy to track as that. Yeah, I can see the point if there was a way up there, but it's not. It's down low, there's no reason for it to cause an issue. But yeah, and the van should roll up onto with back on its wheels. Yeah, as a small tractor, it's only around about 80 horsepower tractor, so there's not much weight in it at all. But so I'm hoping that everything goes to plan tomorrow. Also on this map again later on today, I'm chasing people up and then go out to get something to eat. I think I'm in that mood. So yeah, the sun's just coming right in that window, just the wrong angle. It's not even out. But yeah, I do have a full order coming at some point this evening. It was the only dollar slot that I could get. I didn't really want a dollar slot that's going to interfere with tomorrow's streaming. So yeah. What I probably might end up doing is get some microwave burger things. Um, and then that way, my lunch is sorted, I can have something for my lunch tomorrow. Um, it's going to encourage me to have something to eat, if that makes sense. Yeah, I was thinking about cheese toasted, but yeah, I'm not in the mood. That is fast cheap. Yeah. That bacon taxable roll. Well, I said that you can't get any of these daddy scones. You actually can. Co-op might have. I can't be asked going all the way up to co-op. That's the problem. Um, but yeah. So I had my potatoes last night. I found a jar of sauce and a tin of tuna and a tin of peas in the cupboard. So that's what I had for my dinner last night. It was reasonably nice. Um, but yes, I've still got some of the potatoes left, so I will have that for my lunch once I finish the stream. Some of the sauce, I will reheat them up and make some taxables actually. But yeah, that's all I need to eat them today. But yeah, also we'll get the link up for the donation page for tomorrow. I might put a link in for the next videos, I don't know. If you can't afford to donate, you don't need to. Any little helps or stuff, you can donate as much as you want, as little as you want. You don't have to donate at all. Just share the link. Also, we'll go through charity statistics. Obviously, the event's going to be raising money for. Some of which I've spoken about before. And also, when I'm talking about certain ones, I will say, I'm going to be talking about this charity. If you don't want to hear about it, if you know about it and you've been through it, yeah, tune out for 5 minutes or so, a couple of minutes. Obviously, don't want to upset anyone that's been through it. I haven't been through it, and yet it's one of those things where I don't want anyone to really go through it, but I mean, it's especially with the carry on that you've got to go through in the UK. Yeah. So as the other fields we do is what should we do? Should we do science? Should we do because we're not going to do chalk science because it's too much too complicated. I think. I think we own the wagon, don't we? Yes. What we'll do is we'll take this, put it clean. Well, after it's real. We give it a wash, get the tractor wash, get the wagon to be in shed. It's or should we just come in and what tractors in the field development? Sure, is it the rake or is it the tedder? If it's the rake, then we'll just do it as yeah, we'll just do it as this. Right. So what we'll do is jump back into yeah, turn that off so we're not wasting money. Unfold the rake. It's going to be the tractor. So we'll rake this up and then come in here the wagon. I think coming in the wagon is probably going to be easier than coming in here with the field trail up. So we'll rake all this up. So the case reverse. We need to go down and back to shop and get the IBC I think of positive into the thing. Hopefully that will definitely be enough at that point. What should this be going to do? No, don't know the level that we've got in the tank is going to be enough I think for now. But yeah. So obviously we have plans on for the race course, the horses. Yeah, I've got a few ideas here on what to do. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. yeah, if you want to join, feel free. Yeah, today I'm still open to everyone. So you can join. If you want to come in tomorrow, if you're in today and you want to come back for tomorrow or Sunday or whatever, then stay to it. Yeah. And just because I'm putting a password in doesn't mean I don't want anyone to come and join. Passwords there so you can monitor easier how many people come into the servers. Flashlight, we can go up to 20 people in that server because of the password. Whether or not I will go up to 20 people, I don't know. Also, I'll have it set so 20 people, 20 of these into the server. But I don't know how hard it's going to be. Yeah. I don't know, I might put messages out the flashlights and see how many people come and join from there. And just really see what's going on at that point. Last time I was in with nothing but bloody calls. Everybody wanted to put bloody call. Well, actually a bit more after like 5 minutes. Yeah. I don't want to have to turn around and go, right, you, F5 card, you, EMS, you, police. But you can only deal with traffic calls, and you can only deal with general calls, you can't deal with firing calls. You know what I mean? It's yeah, and then the rest of the user, it's wrong. I don't want to have to do that. But yeah. What they need to add in, especially into multiplayer, is control room. So that you can roleplay dispatching services out. You can directly inform whichever resource is the closest to that call. You can go right. It's a fire, structure fire with persons reported. But my nearest resource is police, or my nearest resource is EMS, or a fire engine that's coming back from a call. That can say they're on a call that they should have put out by now. You know what I mean? And then you can control what resources go to it. Job, because at the minute everybody's fighting for the same goals. So let's say four engines are in game, everything around is going to small fire. And then you've got people shouting for backup, a house on fire, we got this, we got that. We need somebody to come be set of jaws alive, separators, to get somebody out of a vehicle. It's the same with Yeah, it's the same with this time. Yeah, everybody fights in the same jobs, and nobody's willing to back anyone else up. You know what I mean? It's the amount of time that I spend backing somebody else up because of going. Yeah, it's just a pain in the arse that people times. But it is what it is. It's um, you know, the game's been out now for how many years, and it's still as janky as ever. Um, yeah, we've still got the issue with invisible AI heads, suggestions, you know, drivers spawn, you know, you ask the driver to step out the vehicle and they just completely disappear. You know, that bug's still there. Yeah, bug that's came back, you pull a vehicle over, you tell them to drive off once you finish with them, that's back for some reason. It's, they've brought that back to the game, where they don't drive off. What's the other one? Oh yeah. The ghosts. The ghosts with the guns. It's just, they got rid of it, they fixed it, kind of, and then it came back. It's, they're trying to claim a mod, and it's not a mod because it affects everyone who plays even the vanilla games. So it's something they've done. Yeah, there's that many trolls in it. But the reason we can play it is, I was going to say it's a chill game, it's not really. It was either playing that or I was, playing another single player game. I thought, well, play it on the channel, yeah, some of you might be interested in joining. I'm going to try and get 20 of you into the game. Yeah, the game can support 20 people then through it. But I will run zero tolerance on it. I'm not going through the same as what I went through the last time I played the game, where I was ending up having to basically deal with shit that I couldn't see. Because I was at the other end of the map, and you've got people saying, "Oh, he's wrong. Yeah, you then got to take account of, right, is there anybody else there that you see what went on? Yeah, does anybody have footage of what went on? Can you send it to me on Discord with fast files? Or send me a link to it on YouTube or something. I can stick that and go, right, okay. And that's another reason why I want you guys in, because obviously you know what's going on, you know I'm streaming, you know, trust the game, it's if what's the game? Yeah. What I need is a couple of you guys to come in, flash your lights, and join me, and basically join as a moderator basically for the game. I know you don't have any power or any of that in the game, because the game just doesn't allow that kind of stuff. But if you were to join, flashing lights, let me know what your username is. Okay? Prove to me that that is who you are. So your username on flashing lights and your username on YouTube, and confirm that that is who you are. So, yeah, Zoom Discord. And what we can do is, if you see something happen, then somebody's saying, "Oh no, it was this person or this person," you know, they're saying, "No, it was the other person." And I see you nearby. I might say, "Oh, do you see what happened?" And if you say yes, yeah, I seen what happened. It was player C rammed into player D on purpose. And they're still doing it. Then, yeah, if you take a 5-second video clip of it, that just helps me a wee bit more, because then I can watch it on Discord if it lets me. And then go, right, I made my decision. Player whatever is being banned, kicked and banned from the server, and the face being reported to the devs, so they get permanently removed from the game. I frankly don't think the dev knows what he's doing, because the amount of trolls that's on that game is unreal. You've got people that are joining just for the sake of ramming into other people multiplayer, instead of actually joining to what is a part of the team. And I'm going to think that there's no end of getting stuck around stuff. But yeah, there's people that join for the sake of ramming people. you get that. I know we get that. It's just it would be nice if we can all work together in the game. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is jump into the Valve truck, move the Valve truck out of the road. We'll then take the Valve truck to the store. We get commodity the wagon. I think we'll get as if the wagon. Come back and make start doing that. So probably still get some horses at some point. Don't know when we get the horses or whatever. Plan is to get horses at some point, get the fuel, get a yard, whatever. We have reversibles for the drop. Yeah, I might dive into flashing lights at some point today and just see what happens. I don't know. It is painful that you can't teleport in the game. If you're the host, you should be able to teleport for an incident or have access to see something like CCTV or something like that. You know what I mean? You've got to be able to. If you could or maybe not teleport, but if you could access CCTV and find out what actually happened from the game's feedback, so that you then kind of role play that kind of management side of things. I know most people wouldn't want to do that, but it's then putting accountability on players. To play in a manner that's respective. Did you just walk through the wall? Weird person. But yeah. Say about physics, please. Now. Okay, did we not get an IBC of additive? So we could go with that one. That only gives me 60 litres out for £3,000. I don't think so. So we'll go with the big drum, which 1,000 litres for 4,800. That's only 200 for £1,000. 200 for 998. So that's a better price than what that one is. So for that, you're having to pay £1,000 for that. But you could get that. What would that be? That's 1887, is it? For two of them. Yeah, I think we'll just stick with an IBC. I think. Oops. So we'll grab that. Fertiliser. It's 8 of fertiliser. So you've just been over the yeah. Okay, that's not good. That's not good. But anyway, we will pick the IBC. We'll pick it up here. Yeah. It's fine. Going over the other gears. That's fine. We'll come down with John Deere or something, the mass at some point, we'll put her on. And rail up, start some of that stuff off the road. Parts just leaving me up. Hopefully reasonable fast. But yeah. So let's get back to the field. Don't run anyone over. So yeah, I'll possibly jump into partial lights, maybe, I don't know. Today and just see what's going on. I will maybe put an announcement out on partial lights Discord, just to we're going to be live streaming this game for a couple of hours from this point in time. Anyone who wants to join, feel free. However, we are live streaming. Anyone that wants to troll and disrupt the stream will be removed permanently. Yeah. It just gives us that kind of protection, if that makes sense. If something goes wrong, then we can obviously deal with it there and then. But again, I would quite like to have at least a couple of you guys in chat in the game with me, because you know the stream, you know what we're on, you know what's going on, and I trust you guys to be there, if that makes sense. I trust you to be there and deal with any issues on my behalf, if that makes sense. You know what I said before, if you've seen something right, this isn't right, you don't have to come around people, tell tales like that. It's just, if someone's got the issue and you've witnessed that what's going on is part of it, then maybe somebody saying, this person went to the purpose, doing you tell me what no mate, I video footage and it, that didn't happen. or it didn't happen on my screen. I don't know if anybody else has seen it. And then it's a case of then going with what went on. Obviously, if I've seen that, you know, I get to look at it twice if that makes sense. So I get to see what happened on my screen, and then 20 seconds or so later, I get to see it again on the phone, and I can then come and go, right, shit for brains. After video footage of you running into the vertebra. Yeah, why? Why are you doing it? You know, you're continuing to do it, but as we talking, why are you doing it? He's not there. But he is there, and I quite clearly see you doing that. Like, stop doing that. Yeah, you can jump into the live stream if you want and watch it back. You know, I don't want to have to micromanage the game, if that makes sense. I can see the point, yeah. Obviously, if there's civilian that, you know, you're not telling us why then doing what you want to do and trolling everyone as a civilian thing. Yeah. You know what I mean? You get people like that. But the benefit of that is you get to deal with them. You know what I mean? We can deal with them easily because they'll get the phone with one on it, that's enough. Pack it in for 10-15 minutes, chill out, give guys chance, give the players chance to go do something else in the game. Don't roll them, don't pick the same people all the time. Yeah, I mean, don't stand at their spawn point and shoot the seconds to respawn into the game. Don't, you know what I mean? It's not fair. We'll wait and see what happens here. I might just wait for half an hour and get fed up over it for sort of one control and server and bounce around the game out. Is anyone playing Clash of Ice? No, right, 1.9. So Steve, I'll probably will jump in today at some point and just see what's going on. If there's any updates, anything like that. So if you want to come join me on Fashion Lights today, there will be a passport because obviously I want the price might be player one. But the password would be 010825 would be the password for today. That's 010825. Yeah. But it won't be that long, you know what I mean? It won't be taking more either. So it's 010825 today. So password is 010825. Basically that's that. So that's if you want to join Fortune Lights today when we're going on to test. It'll probably be around about 3 o'clock. Dive on that because I'll do my OBS checks as well. I won't be streaming, but I'll go in OBS just to make sure that the charts want and all that, because also different game captures, so I don't need to move chat about all day long like a bloody yo-yo, but some streamers we're not going to mention. Go! Spell that is. Who won't be watching because it's all correct. Two-faced scumbag alive although he's both right, yes. And I'm pretty sure none of his mods watch the channel live, so say whatever. Yeah, any viewers of his sitting watching this, yeah, you know exactly what I'm on about, because it's, Paul used to be quite a nice guy. He used to be honest. He used to be quite people person. Is what I'm trying to say. Now he's coming across as a bit of a struggle. And frankly, I'm not interested in being a member of his community while he's being a snob. Yeah, he's not the best YouTuber out there. I'm not saying I'm the best YouTuber out there, or streamer or anything like that, but he's trying to act what he is. And the amount of mistakes that he makes, and he's been doing it now for 11 years. This will be his 11th year doing it, and he's making rookie mistakes. It's not that hard to short the title of the stream in a video. Yeah. You can see the point. Yeah. He's busy. 5 seconds. Literally, it takes 5 seconds to change a game title. Yeah, I manually put game titles into YouTube. Yeah, it's one of the things. Discord next week, I'm gonna have to check to make sure that I haven't screwed. I haven't dates in. I haven't screwed up like that. It is just on over that I might have a date in some point last week. Yeah, there's a couple things this week that I've been one-offs at the fresh test. We didn't really get to do the fresh test that March, Wednesday, but my plan was that to get somebody in Discord or chat to join us and have a conversation on that. They couldn't part, unfortunately. Right, guys, I'm gonna have to answer this call. Give me 2 seconds. I do apologise for that. Are we still connected? Just, I think. So, basically, I've got even more work to do this afternoon. But yeah. So, let's get the sound back up. So, for some reason, my phone. Hey, button 4G. Yeah, let's bounce back into that. So, that phone call was basically training related. Thankfully, I'm now trying to wash my hands of any mistakes that they've made and all that stuff. But yeah, so the plan of action now is next Friday, as far as I'm aware at the minute, next Friday is only going to be the two, yeah, 7 o'clock, 7:30 and my summer car next Friday. Okay, so we're not going to be on this thing next week. The 2 weeks that we spoke about at the end, the one at the end of this month, the one at the beginning of September, still looks to be no streams. Whether or not we'll get any videos up, I don't know. I'm not confident in what's going on now. Nor am I very happy. I don't know what I'm going to. I don't. You know what I mean? Yeah. Obviously, I need to know exactly where this place is and what it's because I've been away from the area for so long. Yeah, I can't picture the place that well. That makes sense. So yeah, it's now starting to stress me a wee bit. Can you spare us how do you just drive down? Yeah, I could drive down and then go all the way down home and turn come back up. I know that. And frankly, yes, it would have probably been faster. But yeah. I wasn't in at the time. But anyway. At least now I've had it confirmed they have approved funding, and they're going to go with it. Should I record the phone call? Yes. Yeah, I mean, it's one of those conversations that I know that something's now going to go wrong, and they're going to come back to me going, yeah. It's not the first time that I've been promised artillery training wise and ended up not getting anything that's been promised to me because somebody made a massive fuck up. Now, obviously, for my fuck up, I put my hands up and I say, "Oh, I fucked up." Yeah. Um, I'm just, yeah. I felt like turning around to just turned around to me and went, "Uh, we asked you to contact us." I felt like turning around to her going, "Look, I've been trying to fucking contact you all week. You're the ones that are never in the fucking office. So don't turn around to me and say that I haven't contacted you. You haven't been in the office. Just take the fucking calls. You're the one that hasn't been getting back to me. You're the one that's basically taking all week, basically to work out what's going on. You haven't emailed me to say, look, this might do this might do this, yeah. He's been so hard to get a hold of over the past 2 months. It's just, yeah. I get it. Yeah, if you want to join, feel free. We're out on FS22 server, so if you want to join, feel free. They will keep you right for any mods that you need. All the mods are working. Uh, all you should need is the server name, which is Driving Sim Live. Oh yes. it will come up when you put that, and it does come up. There's no password and you don't need the port number, because all you do is you put that you just search driving sim live in the host bit and it comes up. You shouldn't need the port stuff at all. But I will bring up the. I will bring up server details just so you can see it on the screen if you want. There you go. We are on Valley Springs map. I believe it's version 1 or map 1, whatever it is. If that makes any difference to it whatsoever, I don't know, but just putting the name of the server in normally works pretty well. Yeah, there's no passport whatsoever. It should just literally, the server should just come up when you put the server name in. And I probably should have reversed out just this. So also if you want to join tomorrow or Sunday, whatever day on this stream, the 24-hour live stream, then you will need the password. But as I haven't got password generated yet for this map for then, yeah. But for today, there's no password needed whatsoever. Yeah, it turns out we're going to have to buy a set of power forks as well. We'll go down. So yeah, we'll hitch up to the red plant trail. We'll take up. So hitch up to that and off. You can go for the stuff at any time. Just get this wrap into the shed. Put it in front. The loading wagon if we can. There's also need fertiliser spreaded out and drill out at some point soon. So yeah, that inside's power washer, it's not a problem. So we're going to start this very soon. So we could just put in automatic spend money and do that, but yeah, because it's just me that's in the game just now. I am just going to do that. So if we've done it once, next thing probably just this. It's that big. No job does join. Yes, it'll be free to wait and start. It'll be now you put this on fertilizer spreader. It's like fertilizer before I will attach this to the still just turn that off. We'll start rolling the pit. Just Yeah, I just dawned that I haven't put that up yet, so yeah. Um, if you don't already know, we are doing a 24-hour live stream, starting some point tomorrow. So yeah, now you know. Yeah. So obviously I'll go through the schedule in the next stream. We're about halfway through, I'll go through it, and I'll go through it again halfway through my summer car. Hopefully we don't die. We are nearly about ready to die. I'm confirming the right with my summer car. So yeah. What is it, Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening I'm going for my summer car to go up where I split it last week. So yeah, need to get the boat back out. I don't know where to yacht on Monday morning. And buy food with very much money. We've actually no money in this game without a nice car. If I had the man, I would go back to the track and see if our shop was actually the tractor. So we did buy some stuff, if I remember right, on the tractor out. Yeah. We've also misplaced our lottery ticket, so I'm hoping that is with the tractor. And it hasn't despawned on the face of my sim car's earth. But yeah. Yes, no, yeah, just have issues joined, or issues downloads or something. Let's let's go back to the chat. Got no any problems. Yeah. Um, couple minutes of messaging. Yeah. Hi, how are you today? You looking forward to more than 24 hours tomorrow? Since you haven't really done any more than this week for me. You still have you still haven't answered my question that I asked yesterday, the day before, about what games. I'm okay. What games are you actually joining me in tomorrow? Okay. Well, if you don't know, I don't know. Also, we need to test the wrap house, make sure it's working. So, well, if that's alright with you, we can do that at the end of this stream. Also, I'm not looking at playing it, I'm just looking at jumping on just to make sure that we don't have any issues with MP, anything like that. Because that's the only game that I haven't tried with MP yet. And most of all the MP maps, if I'm Stim, I know you can join anyway, so there's not a mod contract there. I think it's just one map when tomorrow or Sunday morning that's going to be single player runner because of mods installed on it. But everything else, farm wise, is state, if that makes sense. Flashing lights for I think we've got ETS2, I don't think you've got yet. Nice, it's stuck. What I'm stuck on or in, I don't know, but I'm stuck. Okay, game. Whatever. Strength. Nice your leg over, son. we will go and get the compactor fired. There's water in another series, but let's go and get it. We've hired it in today. Just very quickly road pit. We'll cover the pit because I'm not planning on doing any more salvage this year. And if we do, we'll just bail up. So let's fly down, get the compactor. This is taking absolutely ages. We've got all the equipment that we need. Yeah. So we do have the front plate here. We will win the ball because it is a little bit heavy for this tractor. Mind you, anything's a little bit heavy for New Holland. So we'll get the front weight on it. Down at some point with all these pumps and IBCs and all that. But yeah. I do need to come get the Land Rover back. No. Because obviously we went hunting for horsey bats, didn't we? A couple of streams ago. What are you on about? Just go with this. Yeah. It's on TV and moving. Right, okay. So you're watching a movie instead of Modern for Me, is that what we're saying? Actually, more to the point, you're watching a movie instead of watching my live stream. You're a traitor, that's what you are. You're a traitor. You're definitely modern all 24 hours. You know that, don't you? I know you're on the shit. I'm winding you up. But you're so modern for the whole 24-hour live stream. You do know that. Right, okay. So you're the stalker who says stuff. I see. Nice to know who the stalker is now. It can't be lagging that much because you're getting a live feed. I'm not. I'm getting a delayed feed. I'm the one that's lagging on my down feed. Because I'm hearing what I'm saying as a question because you're replying to it. It can't be that much of a delay for you. The only other thing I can suggest is dropping the playback. You go into your settings for YouTube and just drop the live stream down to like 700 or whatever it is, and setting it to that time off the auto. Because I've noticed the opposite does lag because it's constantly updating what it gives you. And if you force it to give you a certain bit rate or whatever it is, then yeah. I'm guessing that not Judge joined us, or not joined us, I should say, not Judge joined us. I know what I mean. Not Judge, if you're still in chat, or if you're still there talking, you let me know one way or the other if you are actually joining or not, please. And if you are joining, can you let me know if you're having any issues? Do you want to do me a wee favour and message not Jack, but JR, or whatever how to pronounce his name, and just actually ask him if he's or her, whoever it is, whether what they're having issues or deciding they're not joining or whatever, please. Just so I know what's going on. I think that's about an hour ago he asked if he could join them. Yeah, that was an hour ago he asked if he, oh, whoever it is, he, she, whatever, if they could join, and they're still not here. They haven't really, got back to me if they're having any issues or not. So yeah, I'm going to take it as they're not joining at this point then. So yeah. I've only done the live for about another half hour, guys, because I'll eat my lunch. I'm breakfast yet, so I want food. I am going to take it a wee bit easier today with the 24-hour live stream tomorrow. So yeah. So this is your half-hour warm by the way. If you wait in that game lobby of thingamabob, what's it called? The Rat House Simulator. If you wait in the empty game room there and let me create the game, it's obviously we're streaming non-stop tomorrow. I need to be better control of who's joining and that, so I'll give you all the passwords that we need tomorrow. I'm pretty sure that you can drag people into the private chat rooms. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can drag players into the game room tomorrow, so that I don't need to bounce in and out of Discord. If you let me know what hours you can mod, obviously I'm not expecting you to mod through the night. That's I think I can manage that on my own. But obviously if you're away, jump in, just make sure that everything's okay. Watch, just jump in, just make sure everything's okay. That being said, probably my summer guy are probably better jumping in, because obviously I'm going to be probably concentrating on what I'm doing. That's one of the most trolliest of games that you'll ever play. But yeah, you're waiting in the Rat House for about half one. I can jump straight out of this into that, and we can test the MP server, and maybe just run about the kitchen or something, like maniacs, just to try and kill the server, if that makes sense, just to put as much stress on the server as we possibly can. Also need to find out how many people it will take. Yeah. That's that wrapped, and not wrapped, rolled. So what we'll do is return the compactor, so we're not getting charged for it. Jump out, cover the pit. English employee, English employees, English in chat, please, Mohammed. It quite clearly states it on the channel, on the overfeed. If you don't mind translating what you've said in chat, please, Mohammed, as soon as. Are you still in chat, mate? Do you have any mods in chat? Cheers, mate, if you don't mind doing it for me. Thank you very much. The Rap House. I don't know if Mohammed's still in chat, but if you don't message in chat again in English, you will be banned from the channel. It's as simple as that. All messages will be hidden, and yeah, it quite clearly states it on the OBS overlay that's English only in chat. Yeah, so basically, I think that's going to do this stream just for the time being. Tomorrow, we're going to be a lot tougher on English only on chat. If anyone's still there watching, we don't have time to keep monitoring chat. So as of 7 o'clock tomorrow morning, both mods will have full power to put users into timeout if they do not message in English. You'll be given one warning to translate what you say to get it into English. You will not get a second warning. you'll get immediately timed out after 30 seconds of me saying English only in chat. Translate it now. You'll get your 30 seconds to say, yeah, sorry, I'll translate just now. This is what I said. This is the message I sent. Failure to do so, you're timed out for around about 30 seconds. Plus, if I recognise the name from a previous timeout or a previous ban, then obviously you get maximum timeout. We may even take matters a wee bit further against you. So yeah, all games we are playing as well. If you're in chat and you're using the in-game chat, it is English in there as well. Fails to do so, you will be kicked from all servers immediately. I'm not in the mood. Okay. So with that rant over, we are back on this map at 7:30 today. So yeah, so that's going to do us for this live stream just now, guys. Thank you all very much for behaving, apart from Mohammed, who came in here and caused chaos. Yeah, it quite clearly states English only in chat, guys. Most of you can read. Obviously, some people can't read. It's just, yeah. The fact that everything that's on screen is in English kind of tells you that it's probably English in chat without reading English only in chat. But if I've got to make that bigger, so that'll be too big, then so be it. I will. You know what I mean? If I've got to make it that big so you can't miss it, then I will do that. I'm not taking the time out of disrupting the stream just because I can't put this back, but I want it now. Yeah, just because some person can't read and wants to disrupt the chat. So once I get that back to where I want it, so yeah, I will see you later on today. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Enjoy the rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time of day you're at. And I will see you at 7:30 this evening. We do have ETS. My summer car. We're not playing ETS tonight. That's tomorrow. But my summer car tonight after part 2 of this. So yeah, bye for now, guys.